One night, 6 goals, and an entire hockey world stunned into silence. After 2 overtime instant classics that had analysts calling this the most evenly matched Stanley Cup Final in years, Game 3 detonated every assumption. The Florida Panthers didn't just beat the Edmonton Oilers, they dissected them 6-1, turning a dead-even showdown into a lopsided highlight reel. How did a series balanced on a knife-edge flip so violently? The answer starts long before the puck even dropped. And it unpacks trade deadline gambles, lost tempers, and a record-setting rat who's redefining late career heroics. Stick around, because what you're about to hear might change the way you look at this final forever. And hey, if breakdowns like this scratch your hockey itch, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the twists still to come. Game 1. Overtime, 1-goal thriller. Game 2, Marchand's second overtime dagger mere moments after Edmonton thought they'd stolen it back. Through 160 minutes, the series felt like a chess match between perfect equals. Each roster landed its punches, each goalie posted highlight saves, and every analyst brandished that old hockey cliche, it could go either way. Fans from Alberta to South Florida brace for a 7-game epic, but equilibrium in a final is fragile. And sometimes the scales tip in seconds, 56 of them to be exact, because when the clock struck 1904, the Panthers revealed the first of many hidden aces. Brad Marchand, the league's most lovable villain, found daylight, deked once, and stuffed the puck past Stuart Skinner. He became the oldest player ever to score in 3 straight final openers and the first in NHL history to follow an overtime winner with a next game first-minute goal. Remember, Marchand wasn't even wearing red and black back in February. The Panthers pried him out of Boston in a deadline blockbuster some insiders called desperation. Florida shipped a conditional first and 2 prospects to a Bruins team, pivoting into full rebuild. 3 months later, that gamble reads like grand larceny. The moment the puck crossed the line, Oilers fans felt the air leave Rogers Place, and Alberta's composure went with it. Composure, it turns out, is oxygen in playoff hockey, and Edmonton would run out fast. The Oilers didn't just lose their cool, they torched it. By the final horn, they'd racked up 15 minor penalties and 85 total PIM, the most by any team in a final game since 1990. Too many men infractions, retaliation slashes, Skinner flinging a puck over the glass in pure frustration. You name it, Stripes called it. Edmonton's social media boiled with conspiracy theories. But camera angles didn't lie. Hooks were hooks, trips were trips, and Florida's relentless forecheck forced them. Rumor has it head coach Chris Knobloch privately fined veterans for post-whistle antics. The league is allegedly reviewing his colorful post-game officiating rant for a possible $25,000 hit to the wallet. While Edmonton filled the sin bin, Florida's special teams treated it like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Power play units thrive on rhythm. The Panthers played a drum solo. Carter Verhaeghe lasered a wrister under the bar. Sam Reinhart one-timed a Bennett feed barely 80 seconds after Edmonton clawed within 1, and Aaron Ekblad capped a no-look tic-tac-toe that sent the home crowd into orbit. Florida finished 3 for 9 on the night, pushing them to 5 for 17 in the series and vaulting their postseason PP to a jaw-dropping 34%. Bobrovsky, meanwhile, turned away 32 of 33, stretching, flashing leather, and earning Conn Smythe whispers louder with every pad save. A brick wall goalie and a lethal power play are nightmares enough, but imagine them paired with star skaters rendered invisible. Connor McDavid took 2 heavy hits in open ice, one from Bennett, another from Reinhart, and never looked the same. Leon Draisaitl, 0 shots. Analysts would later point to a blistering shift-length average that screamed exhaustion. Twitter gossip swirled about a possible ankle tweak dating back to round 3. Whatever the reason, Edmonton's big guns managed just 3 combined scoring chances, their lowest total in any game this season. The flashback to their 2022 Western Conference collapse was unmistakable. When frustration outruns skill, chaos usually follows. And Game 3's third period delivered. It started with Trent Frederick teeing off on Evan Bouchard's lower back, continued with Jonah Gadjevich flinging Corey Perry's glove into the Panthers bench, and ended in a line-wide wrestling match that sent both benches scrambling for nameplates. By then, Skinner had been yanked, the score was 5-1, and Panthers fans were serenading Bobrovsky with Bob By, B-O-B-B-Y chants. Officials assessed 64 penalty minutes after the outcome was settled. One fan lobbed a chirp at Evander Kane on the way to into the tunnel. Kane barked back, waved a mock farewell, and earned a new villain reel on TikTok overnight. Beyond the carnage, cold math quietly etched Florida's advantage in stone. Teams that win Game 3 of a final after splitting the first two go on to lift Stanley 76.7% of the time. Edmonton knows that stat, so does every player in teal. Yet the danger cuts both ways. Game 4 winners in that scenario nudge the percentage north of 90%. Florida stands one momentum wave away from a stranglehold, but a single inspired Oilers push could detonate the numbers. So with less than 48 hours to reboot, what lessons linger in the midnight Florida heat? Game 3 taught a masterclass in why discipline, depth, and trade deadline audacity matter more in June than any regular season stat sheet. Brad Marchand, the perennial agitator some pundits dismissed as a fading asset, now leads the final in goals. Florida's special teams turned Edmonton's temper into jet fuel, while Bobrovsky's renaissance tightened its Conn Smythe grip. The Oilers, meanwhile, face the mirror, clean up the penalties, reclaim their speed lanes, or watch another season of superstar talent fade under a Panthers dogpile. Game 4 isn't just pivotal, it's potentially historic. Will Florida hammer the nail, or does Alberta have one more roar left? Drop your predictions in the comments, and if you crave unfiltered playoff breakdowns, hit subscribe and ride shotgun with us to the next puck drops.